And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Hardaway is out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, Williams is out there with Christie. Then it's Thompson. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Marshall in at the 4 slot. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Thompson passes to Williams. Back to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Here's Marshall. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Mavericks. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send him double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Williams, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Thompson against Thompson. The shot, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the middle, stolen by Washington. To the inside, it's blocked.
Always good to see that kind of activity from Duren on defense.
Thompson surveying the floor. Outside Hardaway. Over Christie. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
He gets that one. And it's 6 points for Cade Cunningham.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
And Jason Kidd has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break. The Pistons, number 1.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
Marshall passes to Washington. And stolen by Harris. And now the Pistons fast break. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Mavericks. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push.
You know, right now, Dallas, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Just 2 to shoot for 3. Williams. Rebounded by Hardaway. Detroit leading by 4. Cunningham finds Harris. Back to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Harris. Over Marshall. Harris's shot is off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Pistons leading by 3. Harris outside. On the wing, Hardaway. There's the lob for Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And look at Harris just going for it up high for that alley-oop.
For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. They set the pick. Cunningham against Williams. Taken away by Williams. Fast break, Dallas from 11 feet away. Marshall can't hit. Hardaway dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Yes, that goes in.
This is why Duran shoots such a high percentage. He picks those smart shots within his range.
Williams scanning the floor. Washington kicks to Thompson. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 to shoot. Over Cunningham. The shot by Williams, no good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Duran against Washington. Thompson inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
I like Thompson's approach. That time baiting the defender to get that overreaction.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
This rookie, Thompson, is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, first and foremost, it's the athletic ability and that raw talent. It's there for Asar Thompson. He's just got to keep developing and refining all the little micro skills.
Dalla shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Klay Thompson, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Detroit. And so Thompson nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here is Harris. Last time 14 points for him. Back to Cunningham. Got a piece of it.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Inside, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And Duren has that length to corral anything around the basket.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Shot's good by Williams.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Beasley outside. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Harris passes to Beasley. Cunningham on the wing. Over Williams. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Beasley. Cunningham's got 8 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
See the numbers for Marshall. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Putting up about 18 points per, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Marshall. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway against Thompson. Harris outside. Duren sets the screen for Harris. 6 on the shot clock.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Edwards, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Exum comes in for Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Williams. Then for the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And Harris drops them both. Mavericks trail by 7. Dinwiddie up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Marshall kicks to Dinwiddie. Marshall sets a screen for Dinwiddie. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
They get it again. Here's Stewart. Detroit, no good that time either. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Wizards. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Alden. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Christie, he's checked in for Exum. And Detroit with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in.
What's up?
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 4. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled, but in the end, they had an opportunity to win it.
Yeah, really the only thing close, though, about that game was the score. In just about every other aspect, they were totally outplayed.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Thompson finds Schroeder. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, you don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Powell with a screen on Schroeder. Dinwiddie for 3. It's stolen by Duren. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Edwards. Mavericks trail by 9. Marshall passes to Powell. To the right side. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Powell sets a screen for Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And great decision from Dinwiddie there. Looking comfortable and confident in these pick and roll situations.
Thompson, a screen on Dinwiddie. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. The drive by Schroeder. And he gets the bucket. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game.
And even though Schroeder might be on the light end of things when it comes to his weight, he remains relentless driving towards the basket.
Pass to Powell. Here's Christie. Now here's Edwards. And Marshall kicks to Dinwiddie. Powell with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nice ball movement by Detroit to the paint. Stewart down low. Still without a basket. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Christie against Schroeder. Christie kicks to Dinwiddie. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got Malik Beasley. Holland is out there with Thompson. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Stewart in at the center filling out the middle. Now, here's Exum. Dinwiddie outside. Locked up there for Powell, and the dunk by Powell. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, Schroeder just letting this long shot fly, and he finds the angle he wants.
Powell with a screen on Schroeder. And the dunk by Powell.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Schroeder following the score by Dallas. Stewart in the corner. Stolen by Exum. Down low. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Here's Holland. Still scoreless. Pass to Beasley. Now Schroeder to the inside. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Christie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. They get it back. Out to Edwards. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Schroeder against Dinwiddie. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Veteran Schroeder, excellent at recognizing when that mid-range jumper opens up.
Schroeder against Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
The Mavericks have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
At the line for Dallas, Dinwiddie taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Pistons leading by 4. Pass to Stewart. And here's Beasley. Here's Holland. Edwards defending. Kicks it out to Beasley. Jacks up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Beasley's got 6.
Yeah, that's one of the things Beasley is known for. He's a catch-and-shoot guy.
Now, Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Schroeder. Locked up there for Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Schroeder. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's Schroeder missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And a fixture at Mavericks games for years. Team governor, Mark Cuban.
And since buying the team in the late 90s, Cuban has really changed how we view running a team. Very involved, bringing the Mavs their first title back in 2011. Cuban's the most passionate fan in this arena. He lives with each trip down the floor.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Now here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Dallas. Exum finds Martin. Dallas moving it around. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Martin. To the middle. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Powell.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
When you think of Caleb Martin, Brent, what comes first to your mind?
I think energy, Kevin, for me. I mean, Caleb is always out on the floor on both ends, just putting pressure, whether he's running in transition, attacking the basket, spotting up and finding space in the half court. The guy plays with a ton of confidence and wants to contribute.
Now, here's Dinwiddie after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Out to Edwards. And he hits it to tie the game up. Edwards got 7.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Pistons. Stewart a screen. Schroeder looking over the floor. Lock at 6. Sinks that one from the post. Schroeder's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
Dinwiddie sets the screen for Martin. Shoots over Fontecchio. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Martin's got it all tied up now for Dallas. Dinwiddie against Schroeder. The shot clock, but it's off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Dinwiddie with it. 20 points for him last game against Houston. Crafty move. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Beasley the pass to Schroeder. And Dinwiddie over to help. Out to the wing. Beasley outside. Stewart, a screen for Beasley. And the 3 off target.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Exum kicks to Dinwiddie. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Now it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 11. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Here is Harris. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. from 11 feet away, and he gets it to go. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Williams against Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Fires for three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Christie. Thompson outside. There's the triple. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now Williams, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. For the 3, Thompson with the 3!
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Williams against Cunningham. Thompson outside. Thompson sets the pick for Hardaway. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, so some operation right there out of the pick and roll, and Hardaway Jr. making a smart decision in that set.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Washington sets the pick for Williams, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Detroit's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside Hardaway. Back to Thompson. Hardaway is screen on Christie. The drive by Thompson. Cunningham for 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Duren. Out to Thompson. This one for 3. That one doesn't go. Dallas has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go. Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Cunningham against Williams. Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Dallas. They host the 76ers after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Washington sets the pick for Thompson. Into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice dedicated drive there from Klay. He committed to it. Got all the way in there for contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
It feels like the 3-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
And he makes the first.
And I think just everyone around basketball wanting to get Klay Thompson back to 100% health. I mean, this guy is a force and a lights-out scorer from all areas on the floor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Harris outside. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Clock at 4. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
A strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duren.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Dallas. Now, here's Washington. Shoots over Duren. Dallas, no good that time either. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The Mavericks leading.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Now here's Williams. 3, Marshall. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first 10. Competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestant.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that game against the 76ers, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
Maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famage. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said famage.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times as well. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Dallas shooting well. They're at 45%. They've got P.J. Washington. Williams is out there with Christie. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Marshall in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Pistons trailing. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. For the tie. And the layup is good. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Now Marshall. Inside. Here's Thompson. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Outside Hardaway. Back to Harris. Over Christie. Harris's shot is off.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Williams. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's putting up about 17 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham over Williams. Cunningham's shot is off. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing. How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
That's his third personal, second team foul.
The Mavericks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good, Christie. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. From outside the arc. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Now here's Williams. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Washington with this screen on Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Shoots. Detroit with the rebound. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And Jason Kidd has called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. If you're wondering who's been the best among the men in the middle, look no further. Here are the leaders in rebounding for the second half of the season. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
He has taken his rebounding very seriously since the break. It's really paid off for him and his team.
And the Mavericks with possession here. A 2-point game. Christie kicks to Williams. Christie against Hardaway. Pass to Thompson. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
You can never let Clay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
Harris with it. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Harris has got 11.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Thompson outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. A rebound by Washington. Now Now, here's Marshall, covered by Cunningham. Now Marshall. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pistons trail by 5. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
To the paint, the kick out to Williams. Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Harris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Rebound, Detroit.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Cunningham for 3. Offensive rebound, out to Harris, and stolen by Williams. Here's Christie. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 8.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Over Williams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Mavericks leading by 6. And Thompson kicks to Williams. From 13, rebound, Detroit. Harris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Hardaway is screened on Washington. With some arc. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Harris.
Tobias Harris showing a little floater that time.
Williams passes to Washington. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Christie for 3. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham passes to Duren. And here is Hardaway in the corner. It's Harris. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Christie kicks to Thompson. Now, here's Marshall. Not a lot of room. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Over Cunningham. Williams can't hit.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Back to Thompson. Here's Hardaway. And here is Duren. He's covered by Washington. Duren the pass to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical, strong, and can rebound, and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Dante Exum comes in for Christie. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Williams. Then for the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Azar Thompson. Malik Beasley comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. It's Powell on the wing. Dinwiddie outside. Marshall sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Exum. The 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Back to Beasley. Schroeder setting the pick for Beasley. Nailed from three-point land. And now just a 2-point Maverick lead. Exum deciding where to go with it. Dinwiddie for three. It's hauled in by Stewart. And Beasley has the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Schroeder. Beasley with the screen on Dinwiddie. Harris, right side. Now, here's Stewart. Beasley with a clean look. And Detroit again with the bucket.
I have a feeling that Beasley's role out there is to score. He did it that time.
Now, here's Exum. For by Beasley. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Pass to Exum. Driving inside. It's deflected, and they get it back. Marshall gets the bucket. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 2. Schroeder passes to Beasley. Schroeder setting the pick for Beasley. Harris with it. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, he's an efficient scorer in this one. Harris can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Duran with the screen on Dinwiddie. To the inside. Beasley outside. Back to Duran. For the lead. Mavericks with the rebound. Marshall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. And stolen by Harris. It's Beasley on the wing. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Exum. Still yet to score. Powell finds Dinwiddie. Back to Powell. Dallas moving it around. 11 feet away. Exum's shot is off. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the top offensive squad since the All-Star break. In 4th, the Pistons.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
The free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Edwards, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And Kayla Martin subbed in for Marshall. Detroit also making some changes. Holland, he's checked in for Duran. And it's Fontecchio in for Harris.
Well, Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played. And with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
Dallas has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Martin against Schroeder. Dinwiddie with it. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just great size for his position. This is a big guard who can score through contact. Dinwiddie now will try to tack one more on.
At the line for Dinwiddie.
And Detroit has possession. 29 seconds left in the third. Beasley with defended by Dinwiddie. Count it. Beasley's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. There's Dinwiddie. He's got 13. Powell with a screen on Schroeder. Dinwiddie for three. Hits it from three-point range. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. It's Dallas up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Fontecchio. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Exum. Outside, Martin. Shoots over Fontecchio. And it's Martin missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Marcus Hasler's checked in for the Pistons. Puts it up off the inbound, and Beasley puts it in. Beasley's got 10 points in just the second half.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Dinwiddie kicks to Edwards. Outside, Martin. Pass to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. It's blocked.
No, sir. Stewart not letting that one go.
Now, Fontecchio. Sasser with it. Dinwiddie covering. Now here's Beasley. He's guarded closer. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Mavericks trail by 3. Dinwiddie outside. No good from outside.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Sasser with it. He's defended by Exum. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. That's on Dante Exum. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
On a shooter like Dinwiddie, you have to guard close, but Dinwiddie challenges that defense and draws the foul.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Dinwiddie. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Holland, he's checked in for Reed. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 9-1 run. Beasley, the pass to Holland. Shoots over Powell. Powell pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Over Stewart. And that one hits back iron.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's Holland. And the shot is good. Holland's got his first basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Powell sets a screen for Edwards. To the middle, outside for Martin. Just 4 to shoot. Edwards finds Martin. Connects from three-point range.
Well, when you look at Martin's numbers, he's not a volume three-point shooter. He can be effective from deep.
Here's Sasser. Dinwiddie covering. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Pass to Exum. Powell with a screen on Beasley. Up top, Exum. Covered by Beasley. Second chance shot. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Edwards kicks to Exum. Over Beasley. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Exum. And the Pistons with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Beasley. Stewart, a screen for Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sasser. Dinwiddie covering. The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. To take the lead. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in just the second half.
On the catch and shoot, you have to be decisive, and Dinwiddie shows the ability to do just that.
Pass to Holland. It's Beasley on the wing. The three. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And it's Martin missing. The Pistons have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Outside Martin. Shoots over Fontecchio. And it's Martin missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up. And you can't knock it down.
Now Sasser. Beasley for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Get loud, fans on the court. Your hardball. Who wants the t-shirt? You know what to do.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a three? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. We'll see if it works, guys.
Thank you, David. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Thompson. Down low. Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Assist goes to
Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Thompson. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Williams. Hardaway is screen on Williams. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Cunningham against Thompson. Pass to Williams. Here's Christie. Dallas moving it around. Over Harris. Dallas again missing. Pistons leading by 3. Here's Hardaway. Cunningham, a screen on Williams. Hardaway passes to Cunningham. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
The 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
First free throw is good.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And Cunningham with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
Now here's Williams. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Thompson against Thompson. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Oh, trying for it. And they get it back. Pass to Harris. Here's Hardaway. He's covered by Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Floats one up. And Hardaway gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 5.
A power move by Hardaway. Not just a jump shooter, folks, though he does like that jump shot.
From outside, off the mark. For Detroit, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight.
A solid 3-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Now here's Williams. Here's Christie. Now Thompson. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Cunningham. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 8. On the wing, Williams. Hardaway against Thompson. Pass to Christie. Lets the 3 fly. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Cunningham outside over Marshall. Cunningham gets the bucket. And now a 10-point Detroit lead.
And the defense better clue in to Cade Cunningham. I mean, this guy is an active and effective scorer.
On the wing, Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson against Thompson. Thompson the bounce pass. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys. How mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, you combine the handles and the passing and the vision of Cade Cunningham at that size, it makes him such an intriguing player.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Ring shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
And we're well aware of how dangerous Klay Thompson can be. You remember that 37-point outburst in 1 quarter.
Now here is Harris. Cunningham with it. Takes the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Cunningham's got 17 points here in the second half.
And I think when Cade keeps it simple like that, good things happen.
Williams passes to Christie. Marshall decides where to go with it. Pass to Williams. Marshall sets a screen for Williams. A floater. Cunningham with some nice D. And the Pistons with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Harris draws the double. Cunningham inside. He's guarded by Williams. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome. But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
Thompson with the bucket. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.